Any form of technology I can't get on with. The microwave, I can't even work a microwave oven. See, I don't get microwave ovens. They were specifically invented to save us time. So while that's cooking, we can get on and do other stuff, but we don't, do we? No, because what you do is you put your food in there, close the door, press a button, and just stand there watching it cook like that. Come on! I'm hungry! Scientists have spent years making it really fast, but it just isn't fast enough, is it? Come on, you bastard! You know, your microwave's sitting there going, fucking hell. What's your problem? What, 1 minute? Blokes, they'll try and cook everything at once in the microwave. They'll start balancing like baked beans on top of a potato, and then on top of that microwavable bag of mixed veg. You know, you press a button, suddenly your food looks like a fucking motorcycle display team in there. But it's food, it never trained at the Chinese state circus. After a while, that bag of mixed veg gets all hot, starts to droop, it's up against the glass. You can't leave anything in your microwave too long, it goes mental. Porridge is the worst. You know, you leave porridge in your microwave too long, it starts fucking climbing over the bowl at you, you know? Which is really weird, because that's what you do when you start to eat it. Fuck, that's hot. See, I love it. I love it when women put hot food in their mouth. Because as soon as women put hot food in their mouth, they start waving at it. I don't know what the fuck does that do? So if you went up in a ball of flames and went, ah, she'd go, why? Blokes do that other one, you know when they put hot food in their mouth, blokes, they do that sharp intake of breath. Suddenly he starts talking fucking Klingon, you know? Your wife's sitting with you at the dinner table.
What's that, love? The Enterprise is coming past the sauce.
I can't go on with technology. Like the other day, fuck, I was in this shop buying a kettle. You know, where's it with shop stuff? They're all wearing name badges. What's the point? It's pointless. You go, what's your name? They go, no, it's Norb. It's Norb. Fuck it, it's Norb. It's Brian. You're looking it upside down. For fuck's sake. I'm in the shop, buying a kettle, I'm in this shop, the woman behind the counter's like that. Can I have your address, please? I said, well, it's a kettle. What, you come around for a cup of tea? You can't get lost now. They have this satellite navigational system in cars. Yeah. We just got rid of our wives, giving us all the wrong directions, and they've replaced it with another fucking woman. But it's different, because it has that sexy voice on there. It kind of goes like that. Turn left. Fucking right, love. Straight up. Oh! Different! Because they know that's how you get a bloke to do anything. Ladies, you should try it with him at home. It fucking works. Just walk in the kitchen and go, the rubbish wants taking out. You know? The garage wants cleaning. Fucking do it now! You missed a bit. But that satellite navigational system, you make a wrong turn and it turns straight back into your wife. Make a U-turn now. I love that. You ever get lost with your wife? You're completely lost. And your wife always says the same thing. Oh, let's just go home. We're fucking lost! What did you throw bread out the fucking window? You know, we drove. We parked the car in the car park. It's got a sign in the car park, car thieves operate in this area. Where else would they operate? It's a fucking car park. All the times I've been driving through the country, saw a couple of car thieves in a field going, you said there'd be cars. And thanks for telling us. They're not doing anything about it. They just put the sign up with thanks. You'd hate if you was getting mugged and a copper just ran up and went, he's mugging you, he is. He's running away with all your money. And we paid in the parking machine, and I hate those parking machines. Any machine where you've got to put money in. How do they always know you're in a hurry? You know, you rush up to it, and they always get fussy on that last pound coin. You kind of put it in, and it goes, no, I don't like that one. Well, it's just the same as all the others. Yeah, I just don't like that last one. You do the lucky rub. You ever do that? Fucking come on. Fucking come on. How does that make anything lucky? How? If that was the case, all blokes' knobs would be really lucky, you know what I'm saying? That would be lucky. There'd be like rows of blokes in the betting office looking at the screens going, go on, Misty boy! And everyone's on Facebook now. Anyone on Facebook? Everyone's on Facebook. You know, so many kids now are talking to each other via their computer. They're forgetting how to have a fucking conversation. Do you know that? You know, in a few years' time, you'll have two kids walk up to each other in the high street and they go like, ah. They're gonna know what the fuck that meant. I don't get Facebook. Would you walk up to somebody in the street and go, would you like to see my pants? Because that's what Facebook is. No one says a word to you all day. They got on that Facebook. They don't care. They go fucking nuts. Hello, my name's Keith. I like polythene bags. Sucking windows. Geese. Sometimes I like to pick my nose and wipe it under the chair. And as you can see by my photograph, my knob is 5'6". You didn't want to put your face on that photograph? No, I'm worried about identity theft. Because everyone's worried about that. Everyone's worried about ID theft now. It seems we've got to prove who we are 24 hours a day. It's like you ever do that thing when you go through the airport at passport control. It's fucking madness. As soon as you hand that bloke your passport, you try and look like your own photograph. You're like... Well, I'll go back a few faces. You were in just now. Go on, fuck off. It's no wonder. They've made us paranoid. They've making us paranoid. For instance, I like watching the news, but you can't watch the news anymore without shit in your pants. Because everything now is like they've got this breaking news. You know, you'll be sat there eating your tea and they'll have a sound of a jet plane go... Breaking news. Fucking hell, when? Why do they want to shit us up like that? You might as well have the newsreader run across the set, chucking his paper in the air going, ah! That's the same effect. Then they don't tell you what it is. They go, breaking news, join us after the adverts. Wait a minute, if this news is so breaking, why are you going to adverts? That's like a copper knocking on your door at 3 in the morning going, I've got some grave news, I'm afraid. But first this, my hair is so bouncy. 'Cause you're worth it. There's a murderer on the loose. Ooh, Denon. Fuck is that stuff? I think that's the noise you make after you've eaten it. Do you know that? Ooh, Denon. Have a whiff on that. That's a bad bacteria coming out, that is. Do you know what I spend all day doing? Trying to remember passwords. Everything's got a password. Any company you call, you've got to have a password. It's so hackers can't get into your bank account. Yeah, well, neither the fuck can I. They warn you to change your password now and again, keep the criminals guessing. The only one who's guessing is me. Then you get onto the bank to change it and they ask you all these security questions. Why do they keep asking for your mum's maiden name? What's your mum's maiden name? Maiden name? I didn't know she was a fucking maiden. All right, Rapunzel. How about that? Well, maiden... Oh, you don't turn up at your mum's house, do you, on horseback with a fucking lute? Pray, mother, what's your maiden name? You know, she's hanging out the bedroom window. First of all, what's your password? You know, my wife would do that. I hate when your wife gets busy and she says, it's all right, I've reset all the passwords. You won't forget this one. It's our wedding anniversary. That's the thing, you know, these days, to get anything done these days, they want your mum's maiden name, passwords, codes, a sperm sample, your nan is a fucking hostage. But the worst one of all you have to endure is the humiliating wobbly letter test. Have you ever done this? Yeah, you're on a website and they have that mental swirly word and you have to tell them what the fuck it is. You know, because it's like a Y, an S, T, and then they say, what word does this look like to you? You're sitting at your computer going, Sri Lankan Bob name. Wrong. Well, what do they expect? If we did the same to them, they would think we were mental. If you walked into the phone shop, yes, I'm interested in changing my tariff, but first of all, what word is this? Crank-a-thank. Wrong. They keep telling us computer banking's easier, but it's not, is it? Because whenever they want us to put our password into the bank, they want to change us all into morons. Because they don't want your password, they want bits of it. They say, what's the third, the fifth, and the ninth letters of your password? Now you're sitting at your computer like a fucking imbecile doing this shit. S. P. And why is it whenever we have to give our name and address to any of these companies over the phone these days, suddenly we all have to change into Chief Inspector, knacker of the yard? You're on the phone like a copper going, yeah, my name is D for Delta, B for Bravo, T for Tango. Over. Why are we talking like that? Why don't they understand us? You'd be on the phone going, yeah, my name's Charlie. Could you spell that, please? Yes, C for Charlie. Yeah, my middle names are Oscar Victor. Do you want me to spell those for you? Look, don't take the piss. What's your last name? Rogers. But we don't know that alphabet, the one the police know, do we? We're just normal folk, you know? Yankee, tango, bullshit up your fucking arse. You ever been on the phone, start making your own one up? You ever do that? You'd be on the phone going, yes, D for our dog. M for Maureen, she lives next door.
Double S, that's socks and slippers. BJ, I don't know, like blowjob. How about that?
That's relationships. And ladies, you have to put up with us as well. We got these fucking shit habits, you know. It's true. But, you know, I mean, my wife, and because they do communicate, you know, women on phones, they can talk for fucking decades. They got that cordless thing going here. They're still doing stuff around the house. They're like fucking DJs, you know. They go... Everything is how you're feeling with ladies. You know, they ring up and go, how you feeling? How you, me feeling? You feel... Men, we can't do that. We're not allowed to show our feelings. We can't ring up our mate and go, John, I just wondered, how you feeling? Fuck off. Easy, fella. We're not allowed. Women in phones, though, my wife, fuck, don't get me started. Our phone will ring at 3 in the morning. My wife will look at it and go, who's that calling it this time? I don't fucking know! If I knew that, we wouldn't need the bloody phone. You know, it's like phones. You ever called the wrong number? They're always in, aren't they? You got the wrong number. That's what they always say. Why have we always got the wrong number? You might have the wrong fucking house. Huh? You can't watch the news anymore. It's impossible. They've got the football scores gone across the screen one way, the Dow Jones index gone across the screen the other. You paid £1 million for a giant flat screen TV and they squeezed a newsreader in a 4-inch gap. Going like,
Here's the news.
it's impossible. They try anything to stop us watching the news. They say the next piece contains flash photography. What they're saying is they don't want any epileptics to see what's coming up next. Fucking leave them alone. What if you suffer from that and you're a photographer? It must be a nightmare, you know?
Have you taken it yet? Fucking hell, you all right, mate?
They try anything to stop us watching the news. They say the next piece contains graphic scenes that some viewers may find disturbing. I don't know about you, but the first thing I reach for is a remote. Shut up, there's something fucking good on for once. And the satellite link, good luck with watching the satellite link on the news. You can't watch it, it's impossible. They keep losing reception. They go, and now over to John in the middle of Libya. Be some bloke in the middle of Libya going,
I am in the middle of Libya.
You're sat there going, ah, fuck, I didn't know the King's speech was on tonight. They have no news for deaf people, because that's on at 3 o'clock in the morning. What they're saying is all deaf people are insomniacs. And they don't get to find out what's going on until that bloke pops up in the corner and starts to tell them. Do you know what he's saying? Go to bed. It's 3 in the fucking morning. You must be knackered. I saw this the other day. I can't believe this is on our TV. Unbelievable. It's like Channel 1 Million. Have you seen this? The Babe Station. What the fuck? There's a woman on a bed with her arse in the air doing that. What the fuck's that? She looks like a stranded walrus on a bed in a pair of pants. And she's on the phone. Who the fuck's she on the phone to? The RSPCA. Help me. I've got something jammed in my arse. Sometimes you'd be sat there and there's 2 women on that bed with their asses in the air. I mean, you can't concentrate. I keep thinking our bathroom needs regrouting. Why is it whenever you see a picture of a glamour model, they always stick their asses out like that? Why? You know, because all blokes go, cool. If you actually met a bird like that, he'd freak you out. Hello, darling.
Fucking hell's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm a glamour model.
You're like going out of Eddie the Eagle, but he never fucking lands. Embarrassing bodies, have you seen that? Why do they put that on at tea time? Why the fuck do they put that on at tea time? You'd be tucking into your sausage, egg and beans, and there'd be some bloke on there with piles hanging out of his arse. It's called embarrassing bodies. So you think the people on there are embarrassed to talk about what they got? Oh, they fuck! They're dying to tell us what they got, ain't they? So tell us your embarrassing problem.
Well, it's a bit embarrassing, really. So that's why I'd rather you point that huge big camera at my hairy man bag. So the millions of viewers across the country can have a right good gander at my fun pouch in high def.
That's like going up the doctor's and he takes you out into the waiting room, takes you into the waiting room, he goes, pulls your pants down, and goes, can everyone see this man's all cock and brown? Gawk, have you seen him? Cock, more like. We gave her a brand new look, and she looks fantastic. He humiliates women all the way through that show, sticks them in front of mirrors, tears their clothes off, goes, you look disgusting, girlfriend. Disgusting. Then he gives them a new dress, a makeup job, and he goes, you look fantastic. How'd you feel? All right, now you're not fucking shouting at me. I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch a lot. I read a lot of books. I love books, you know? I don't get these smug fuckers that own Kindles. Have you got a Kindle? I got a Kindle. You got a Kindle? Yeah. I got 5 million books right here in my hand. Yeah, but in this hand, I got a fist. Doesn't need batteries. You can see it in broad daylight up to the point I hit you with it. It all goes fucking dark. What's so good about Kindles? It's a book behind a piece of glass. Oh, that makes it better, does it? Just because it's behind glass. When you was a kid, your mum didn't read you a story from outside the bedroom window, did she? Once upon a time, there was a book that was a lot fucking easier to read than this bastard, I'll tell you that. Do you know, I bought my mum a Kindle and she still licks her finger to turn the page. Did your wife buy that book, 50 Shades of Grey? Soft porn. Soft porn. Well, Well, they go on about how it promotes sex for couples. You know, women are reading it all over the world, but it completely defeats the object. She's reading, she gasps at the sight of his massive manhood. That was all she needed. Ripping her clothes off, she read it herself for a right good, and you go, do you fancy an early night? Love's like, fuck off, I'm getting to a really good bit here. I like books. They're indestructible. You ever drop a book in the bath? I was reading that Rebecca Adlerton's biography. I dropped it in the bath, it went like that. I can't get on with technology. That's the other thing I don't get. The Dyson vacuum cleaner. Have you got a Dyson? I got a Dyson. Have you got a Dyson? Yeah, I got a Dyson. Read about it on my Kindle. Even the name sounds like that kid at school, doesn't it? Dyson! Dead leg! I bet he was. I bet he was the geek at school everyone had to go out. That's how it started. Dyson! Smell my farts! Choking! Choking! One day, I'll invent a machine that controls the flow of air. Because that's what he's done, yeah. It's a Hoover that picks up dirt using air convection. He's in his lab going, and they said it would never work. And he's right, it don't fucking work, they're crap. You ever bought a Dyson? They're brilliant at gathering dust. You put it in the corner, after about a month, it's fucking covered in it. Do you ever press that foot switch on your Hoover? You know that one with a picture of a plug on it? You ever press that fucker? Whoa, watch out. As soon as you press that, the plug starts coming at you across the floor like... You know, it goes back into his little slot, back into C-wing. Any device that is self-winding is lethal. Like the Stanley metal tape measure. Who the fuck makes them? The Enter the Ninja factory. You ever say to your mate, here, Trev, hold that end. I just want to measure this door. If he lets go, fucking watch out. That thing starts coming at you across the room making this noise. Like the last of the fucking samurai. Then when it hits your thumb, it's like... You know, you mouth the words, but they don't come out until seconds later, you know? That hurt a lot. Suddenly it turns into one of those badly dubbed kung fu films. Well done, Trev. I have no thumb. But say hello to my Hoover plug. Oh, well, now I'll tell you what you've got to do, self-checkout. Now, that is fantastic. I tried it the other day, right? You're looking at everyone else on the other checkouts going, suckers. I'm going to be sat at home sipping a pina colada, but you're still lining up there. And it's brilliant. It talks you through it. You'd be standing, the self-checkout, you'd be standing there holding a bag of Sprouts, and it goes, please put your first item on the scanner. Please put your first item on the scanner. Please put your first item on the Sprouts. It's shit. What is going on? What is it now? We've got machines that can't talk properly. You ever tried to pay your phone bill over the phone? It's us that have to try and sound like the machine, otherwise nothing gets done. You ring them up and it goes like, to pay your bill, please say, pay bill. Pay bill. Please say, pay bill. Pay bill. Pay bill. Pay bill. Pay bill. Pay bill. What's going on? Why do you have to sound like a machine to get anything done nowadays, you know? You don't have to sound like the woman at the post office to get some stamps. You don't go in the post office, you go, how can I help you, love? 3 first-class stamps, please. Sorry, what? Sorry, 3 first-class stamps, please! What did you say? Oh, I don't know, just every one of those fucking days, I suppose. And why haven't they got the numbers thing sorted out with those machines? Have you heard them machines say numbers? Fuck, you give it your account number and it goes, did you say 37215? 777792100. Fuck, I'm back on the chat line here. Yeah, keep going, love. That's lovely, yeah. And when did they record that 9? Did that woman sit on something? 9. So I'll tell you what, she certainly got up on the 5. Even if you get through to a normal human being, it's no better, because all these companies now have got these call centres, but the idiot on the other end of the line's got a script to go by, and he can't come off the script. Fuck no. You ring them up and you go, I'd like to open an account on the internet. And they go, oh, can I have your account number, please? Well, no, I ain't got one yet, because I'm not on the internet, am I? Oh, yeah, gotcha. Can I have your account number, please? And they have a script to go by, but they wouldn't like it if we had a script and we stuck to our script. They wouldn't like that very much. You know, you get BT call you up to remind you to pay your bill, and they go, can I speak to the account holder, please? And we go, I am Spartacus. No, the account holder, please. No, I am Spartacus. I love that. You know, my wife would be on the phone to one of those machines paying our electricity bill, you know? And my wife has a posh telephone voice. She'd go like, yes, absolutely. If I interrupt her, I go, love. She'd go, fuck off, twat. Trying to pay the fucking electricity bill. It's not great. The machine gets Joanna Lumley. I get fucking Dot Cotton. You ever take a mobile away from a teenager? They just stop. They're paralysed. They don't know what to do next. You take it away, they go, you give him it back, he starts working again. There you are. Thank you. Terrible thing to have, isn't it? Attention deficit disorder. Why did they give it such a long name? You know? I mean, sufferers can't possibly concentrate for that length of time. I'm afraid you're suffering from attention deficit. Are you listening to me?
Sorry, did you just say something?
It's like dyslexia. They couldn't have made it a more difficult word to fucking spell, could they? I mean, it's not even a word, is it? It's just a fucking jumble of letters. What fucking made that word up? Some bloke sat there one day and went, I put an X in there, fuck 'em. I'll slip a Y in there and then an S. Spell that, you bastards! And phones won't leave us alone. You ever put your phone on silent mode? Pointless. It's worse. You get a call, suddenly your phone starts acting like a gagged hostage victim trying to get someone's attention. It's on your sideboard doing all that shit. Why do they make that fucking noise? You put it on silent to shut it up and it's still trying to join in your fucking conversation. You're having a chat, it's in the corner going, You know the worst one for me? You ever see these people on the hands-free earpiece sets? You ever see them fuckers? But all the time. It's mental. You'll see them just wandering around Primark, looking at clothes, you know, just chatting away to themselves. They look mental. Yeah? You're joking? Yeah? No, go and tell me, yeah? Yeah? Fuck off, you slag! They look mental. You'll see her just wandering around fucking Tesco's on her own going, no way, her feet stink. I mean, you're compelled to go over and see if she's got that fucking thing sticking out of her ear. You know, that earpiece? What if she hasn't? She fucking hasn't. You know, she just turns to you like that and goes, no, I'm fucking mental, me. And why would people insist on finishing off phone calls by keep repeating the goodbye bit? They do it all the time these days, you know? Bye, 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 bye. What the fuck are you doing that for? You don't pick up the phone and go, hi, 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 hi. And you always whisper it as if you're getting further and further away, you know? Bye, bye, bye. Hey. What the fuck you do that for? That's the reason I called you in the first place, because you were too far a fucking way. These days, because of mobile phones, everyone's taking selfies. That's the big thing these days. That's why there's so many pervs around, I reckon. Oh, there's never been a better time to be a perv. See, any normal person will use their phones to send pictures of themselves. Normally it's a picture of your face, but your average perv, he sees a woman, he's like, oh yeah. Yeah, nice picture of the Doobie Brothers. Send, bosh. See, it's a lot easier now, but it must have been a lot harder in the days before mobile phones. Oh yeah, back then you really had to make the effort. Because while dressed in nothing but a packer-mac, you'd have to find a branch of boots with a photo booth, squeeze into that photo booth, take off the Mac. Oh, I love it. Get that chair, you know, that seat, make it the right height. Because it was vital that you lined your bollocks up. With that eye level, you know, tricky on a cold day, things are not the normal size. Fuck, I forgot to put the money in. Fuck it. And then brace yourself for the flash. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is it with those blokes? How do they think that's going to do it for them? Not once have you heard somebody like Scarlett Johansson turn up on the red carpet, arm in arm with a flasher going, well, we met after he sent me a passport photograph of his wrinkly beanbag. No, no.